am starting a new painting for my classes I'm going to be teaching at Hobby Lobby starting October 5th. It'll be every Saturday. I think it's the 5th. It'll be every Saturday in October, November, and December. And maybe January. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the painting I'm going to be doing. It's called The Elements of Fall. I'll show you the actual picture. Let's see, here it is. This is the picture. Let me just go down here so you guys can see. This is the picture. I'm getting this off of Social Artworking, and mine's going to be a little bit different, but sort of the same. So I'm going to do a tracing onto my, because I don't have time to be trying to draw this out. But I'll do a tracing with some graph paper. And anybody who comes to the class, this is what they're going to get to do. And I have some artist tape here to tape my my paper to my canvas. I have a 16 by 20 canvas. This is a big canvas. And I've been working on really big canvases, as you guys know, when I was doing the art battle. So I should be able to get this done really quick. But I'm going to tape this down on like 4 sides, so on 3 sides, just in the middle, so I can move my little graphite paper, like graph paper, along. And you know, this pattern in these directions, it cost me like a few dollars to get, but and I'll get like a little pencil here. I don't have room now. This is so big because the way I draw. You guys can see that? Oh yeah, awesome. Hey, who's that? Hey, Pierre. How you doing? Hope you're having a good holiday. So let me get my pencil, and I'm just going to trace this. Oh, wait, I need some more room on this side. So I'm just going to trace this so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, wow. You know, I don't want to do that like that. I think I'm going to use a tool instead, because I don't want this all over. And since this is graphite paper, it'll just make the mark. So you're not going to see it, because I got to make copies of this. So this will just trace. You won't see anything on the video, but it'll make a mark, I hope, on the canvas. And I'm going to put a book under here. This is my cookbook that I never use. And that way, when I trace over this, it won't be, it'll have something to lay on. And then I'll make copies of this when I teach my class, so people can have. And these things, I'm told, are called bulrushes. We used to call them something else, but I'm not going to repeat that. That's not a nice word now. But these are going to be flowers. And they don't have to be exact. You just kind of need to know where they are. And let's see, what's this up here in the corner? And you know, you don't have, it doesn't have to be exact. So, move this over. Yeah, okay, as long as y'all can see. So, let's see, who else is that? Hey, hello, my friend, my dear friend, and friend, oh well, over 40 years. You're funny. Okay, I'm going to try and wave at you. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, yeah, I think I waved at you. How's your holiday going, Pierre? Butch, my friend of over 40 years. Okay, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Let's see if this is tracing. Oh yeah, it's tracing. Ooh, nice. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? Yeah, it's tracing. Yeah, nice. I like it. Ooh. Yeah, and then when I get done with this, then I'll paint it. Because I get to paint it. And I have to figure out how to make all the colors, because I'm not buying the people's colors, because this is like, their colors are, they're okay, but you know, I don't feel that well. They have like paints like this. Their paints are like this. This is what their paints are. It's not this exactly, but it's do I have any of theirs? I'm sure I do. So it's not nice. I know I have some of their paints. They're kind of expensive too, for what they are. They're okay, but it's not much. I know I have at least one of their paints. Okay, I think this is it. Nope, that's Anita's. So that's not it. Oh, I got one of their paints. I'm sure that's it. Huh. It's Deco Art is who I get this from. Anyway, their paints are kind of expensive. Let's see, who's this? Folk Art. I think this is it. Deco Arts. No. I thought this was it. Deco Arts. Anyway, apparently I don't have any of their paint. Oh, here it is. This is it. Deco Art. Americana. So they have a really nice green. But I'm not trying to use that because I use, like, when I paint, I use real paint. Like, I use, like, this is from Blick Art. So I use Blick Art or I use Liquitex. Okay, so I use real paint. Like, you know, I went to school for this. So I use stuff I went to school for. And I'm going to be teaching a class, not really a paint party. Because, I mean, I know I've been, you know, doing the whole paint party deal. But, you know, this is different. Oh, dang, that's way over there. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta redo that. Okay, let me move this down. So, the good thing about this tape is that, and Pierre, I know you're not into this, but you know, this will probably get uploaded to. Oh wow, that looks really good. Ooh. This will get uploaded to like YouTube and go on my YouTube channel. So for people who want to see it later, who are like art people, let me do this over again because paper wasn't under there. For people who are like art people and like art fanatics, like me, they'll want to know, what are you doing? So this is graphite paper that I have under here, and it just looks like that. And I have my book under here so that I'm going to turn it around sideways so that it covers up more, covers more. And I have so much stuff on my, I may end up using some of this, you know, some of this kind of paint in here. But I'm teaching a class, and the class has like tube paint. They're getting tube paint, and they're getting a limited amount of tube paint because I'm not buying anything. People have to buy everything. They have to buy their paint. They have to buy their brushes. They have to buy. They have to buy their easel if they want an easel. I mean, I'll give them like paper plates if they want to do that. But other than that, dang, I still don't have any. What's happening here? Oh, okay. They have to buy paper plates. Well, I'll buy the paper plates and the I'll buy paper plates and I'll buy the aprons and oh, this is nice to know that you can just use the tip of the paintbrush and it works out really nice, just as nice as a pencil. So they don't even need a pencil. Oh, so they don't have to like stick stuff through here. Cool, cool, and cooler. Nice, nice. I'm digging it. Okay, let me push this book over. It's hard to see where you're at. Yeah. So, yeah, I would be teaching at Hobby Lobby. Because I went to Michael's, and, you know, I did it with enough time, I thought, to be able to teach the class. And have, you know, maybe like 3 weeks or something, at least 3 weeks to advertise the class. And, you know, they kept giving me the runaround. You know, oh, well, you know, we're still reviewing. And, oh, do you want it on this day? Do you want that? Blah, blah, blah. You know, and they just kept giving me, like they couldn't understand English or something. I don't know. I just wasn't real thrilled with their response. And then I finally did get everything supposedly approved, or I thought I had everything approved, and then they still haven't got back to me. And it's like, okay, so what's happening here? Am I going to be teaching? Where am I, what's the deal? Oh, well, they have to still approve it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just went over to Hobby Lobby, and they were like, oh, girl, come on. We love that. That's great. Let's just do it. And the lady hooked me up already. So she's like, oh, yeah, I'll just put it up today. So she just put it up. So I'm like, I'm just telling y'all. Let's get a done deal on this. There we go. That's it. And yeah, it doesn't have anything else to it but that. And then now I can paint. I can get my paint together. So that's the tracing. And then I'll just really carefully take, this is artist tape. So it's not supposed to stick, but I see it is. Dang. See, I should have used the painter's tape. Okay, maybe next time I'll use the painter's tape. I have this green tape that's painter's tape that you put on your walls. It's not supposed to take the paint off your walls. So, but this is artist tape. It's not supposed to stick to your paper. That's what they say anyways. All right, well, I'm really excited to do this. This is a really pretty painting. And, I'm only doing paintings that I myself would want to do. So, but before I put this away, I'm going to erase my little faux pas here. So I can take this to, like, Office Depot and get copies. I'm going to put that away. Ooh, what is that? What is on here? Ew. Oh, man, I got glue on there. Oh, jeez, that's gross. Oh, baby wipe. Ew. Ew. That's really gross. Ew. Baby wipes are the best thing since peanut butter. Oh my God, I can't believe it. They're so awesome. Okay, so let me put this back in my little thing. And this is gonna go back in my little, I got 2 of these for like $8. And they're really like, it's like $8 was the shipping. Well, it was like, I got the pattern and the directions. The pattern was like $2 and the directions was like $2. And, that's not bad, actually. I don't have to write the stuff down. I just have to print it out and give it to people. And then I don't have to do anything, okay? This is like, I found a website where I can just, copy and paste my lesson plans for school. And because I'm not doing all that. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I don't see no reason to do that. And the same thing goes for this. I'm just going to like teach people how to paint and give them confidence in what their skills are because they just need to be happy when they leave, and then that way I get return customers. Okay, so these are, let me get my colors together, and I'll keep that because I always need something to paint on. So I need burnt sienna, burnt umber, chrome orange, I don't have that, deep yellow, don't have that, green oxide, don't have that, Mars black, raw sienna, raw umber, ultramarine blue, titanium white, and yellow oxide. So since I don't have some of these that I'm going to use, I probably shouldn't use this because they're not going to have this, but I'll have it for them if they need it. I think I might need it, but I don't know. So I'm just going to use the colors I know that they're going to have. They're going to have ultramarine blue, so we're going to put that. I'm going to put ultramarine blue. And we're going to need titanium white. Doesn't say which titanium. This is unbleached titanium. I'll just get regular titanium white. See, this is the difference between titanium white and unbleached titanium. They're very different. So titanium white. I love to paint. Oh my God, this is my favorite thing ever in the whole world. There's a few things I like doing better than this, but I can't really put to mind what it is. So I need a lot of white. You guys need more white than anything else. Burnt umber, burnt sienna, raw umber, and raw sienna. Okay, let's see if I have those things. Okay, this is burnt umber. Put all my browns in here. And I'm going to change up because that orange on orange, it just needs more contrast. So mine's going to be a little different. Okay, that's burnt umber. That's a beautiful brown. I know lots of people that color. They got beautiful skin. I have to move this out of the way. This is right. I might have to use some of these deco art stuff. Just somewhere. Sorry. This is raw burnt sienna. I know I have all these colors because these are colors that you get for, you know, doing art. This is raw sienna. These are all colors I would use to make black people. And raw umber. This is raw umber. These are colored folks colors. I'm making colored folks. Any kind of colored folks. Even white folks I use just to make white people too. Because white people are not pink. Okay. And then now I need orange, yellow, black, and green. And I have two yellows. And I have two yellows. So we'll see which one it's going to be. This one is cadmium yellow medium. So we'll see what that's going to be. Cadmium yellow medium. And then I have, this one is primary yellow, so that's a lot lighter. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And you can see the difference between those two. And then they have an orange, and I don't know if I have orange. I don't think I do. I don't have orange. I don't have any orange. I'm just going to have to get some red. So I'm going to get cadmium red and mix that with my oh, dang, that's hard. Ooh. What's happening? Oh, dang, this one did the same thing, man. Dang. I don't know what's up with these. These, the problem with Blick acrylics in the tube is that they, right here on the end, they start splitting where they're mashed together, and then they get hard, and then all your paint comes out the wrong end, and then it hardens because acrylic gets hard on the end. And that's a bummer. I'm totally not happy with that concept. This makes me very unhappy. Who's that? Mary. Hey, Mary. How you doing? I'm doing a painting for my class. I'm going to be teaching a class on Saturdays at Hobby Lobby on how to paint. And this is the painting that I'm doing right here. So I'm just getting my colors together, and I traced it because I don't have time to be worrying about people trying to draw. Because they're like, I can't draw, I don't know how to do it. And I'm like, okay, fine. You don't have to know how to do that. And I need green. So green oxide is like a real funky kind of color. I only have one green. Well, I have two greens, but I don't know what this other green is. So I'm just going to use phthalo green, which is kind of a bluish green. I have this green. This is a weird color that I don't know where my husband got these. He found these paints from somewhere. So it's a, I don't know what color green this is. It's just like an emerald green or something. So I'm going to use that because I don't know. It's just a nice emerald green. It's not an oxide green though. Oxide green is like oxidized green. So it's darker than that, and it has like kind of like, it would have like a little brown mixed into it, so I can do that. The way I'm painting is I'm gonna mix the colors because I have like a I have a photographic memory for color. It's somewhere on that like genius level or what have you. But I will put in some of the phthalo green with this green too. Lovely, thank you. I wanted my green to spurt out all over everything. Sure did. So you can see those two greens are different. Oh, I'll try and wave at you. Let's see. I can touch the screen. There you go. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Don't. I don't know. I'm just trying to wave. It won't do anything. I don't know. Okay, there I waved. I waved at you. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have on my apron. I could get stuff all over my nice little clothes that I don't want to get all over. Oh, wow, that's a big old hunk. That's why this isn't. And let's see, where's my apron? Put my apron on real quick. Okay, what else? I need black. And I guess that's it. Got burnt sienna, burnt umber, orange. We're not gonna have orange. I could put some fake orange on here. You know, some fake paint, which is kind of what I call that watery paint that they call acrylic. It's like super cheap acrylics. I mean, I have some orange, but it isn't going to be chrome orange. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to need some orange, so I don't... Oh, it's a pumpkin. Duh, I'm going to need some orange. Okay, so I have pumpkin orange. I got pumpkin orange. So I don't think it's the same color. But it's supposed to be the color of a pumpkin. Okay, that's not going to be the exact color. I'm just going to put a bunch of this in the middle. So I better buy some of this at the store for the people. Otherwise they're going to be like, how are we going to make this? How do you make this much orange? I'm going to just put something here. That is not the color I would use. That's got a lot of white in it. Wow. Okay. I'll just keep that over here for now. Okay. And then they have this way that they tell you, oh, you should do this first and do that first. And, okay, so first I'm going to make the background. And it says, after you have your transfer paper, okay, let me make sure it kept. Oh, you know what? Dang, I left my water cup downstairs. I'll be right back, y'all. My water cup is downstairs, messing around. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Dip out some water. Figure out what brushes I'm going to use. What does it say? A 3/4 inch flat brush. Okay, I got one of those. Let's see. Some water. All these have to be mixed with some water. I have baby wax over here so that anything go down, get ridiculous or crazy. Put my tools up. And I'm going to keep this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So got a bunch of paint over here that needs to go someplace else. See that happening there. Put this here. I'll make a little bit room over here. too. Okay. All right. Okay. We about cooking with gas now. Just got to make. I have a brush drying here that got. Oh man, that stuff is still hard. Okay, let me just put it in the water. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just make some titanium white and some ultramarine blue and make a little wash with my 3/4 of an inch brush. So that's like about, that's not that, but I'm gonna use this because I'm not trying to do all that. So I'm just gonna take this and some of this. And I need a different plate. So fortunately for me, I have plate number 2. Mixing some of my colors in. So I'm just gonna make a wash. That means you're gonna take some water and you're just gonna mix your paint in the water with some water. Just gonna paint on the background like this. Okay, and I'll flip it up so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Because I don't have a lot of room here. Not a lot. So I'm just, this is a wash, it's very watery. It goes over. And I don't know what kind of titanium white ultramarine blue they have, but their blue looks a lot different from mine. So that's fine. My blue, their blue looks like it has turquoise in it. I don't know, that's like, not a color I would use. Oh, I didn't see the table on here. I didn't see that anywhere. Let me just look at this pattern again, because I did not see a table. Hold on. I'm confused by this. Let's see. Was there a table on here? Did I miss that table thing? I didn't. I didn't see a table. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just make one. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I thought maybe it was just me tripping or something. And then I'll tell students, what I tell everybody is to make sure that you go over the edge of your paper with this. And make sure that you come down. Go on the side. So that whatever color you have, it's really, really watery. I don't really want quite that water. I want a little bit more substance to that. I'm gonna make some nice strokes in there. It kind of doesn't matter because it's so watery that it's just gonna go wherever. Get the sides. Get in between here. You're not going to really see all of that. Saying go up and down, so whatever, kind of doesn't matter. You know, a lot of artists put on gesso, and I do see why, because this seems to be really resistant to taking my paint, which I'm not too happy with. I don't know what's going on here on the sides. It's like, no, we're not going to absorb that. Like, we're treated with something weird. So I'm going to have to put just straight paint on there. tapped a little bit of orange when I was doing that. So now it's kind of in here, which isn't half bad actually. I don't mind that. I really don't. So now I'm going to flip it over on the side so I can get the top of my picture. So I always make sure people can just hang the artwork without having to buy a frame, unless they want to continue whatever colors on the side and the top all the way down to the bottom. I just don't want a big buildup of color to be here or there. I could, and I probably should, get my hairdryer from wherever the heck it is. Oh, Lord, see, it's been too long since I painted. Oh, wait, no, I see it. I see my hairdryer, and I can use my hairdryer to dry my paint. Oh, that's not it. That's a bottle. Girl, what's wrong with you? Okay, let's see. It's loud and noisy and hot. It's here somewhere. Wherever somewhere is, I don't know right now. I think I put it away. So, trying to think, where did I put it? It must be probably in the other room. So this is something that I would have at my class, is a little dryer. This is a little paint dryer. Who's that? Oh, hey, Melissa. Hey. I got some classes that I'll be doing at Hobby Lobby now on Saturday mornings. I tried to get them ones at Michael's, and they're just dragging their feet. Talk about, well, you know, we don't know. And, well, blah, you know how I am with blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, take your blah, blah and go somewhere with it. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and they were like, oh, yeah, girl, we love that. Yeah. So starting in October, every weekend, and I gave her the schedule. I'll give her the schedule. So she just said whenever, you know, just let me know. Okay, so this is the quick and dirty way. And Lord knows I don't want to be under no hair dryer right now, but this is how you get it done. Okay, there you go. Like 1-2 minutes. It's done. Done deal. It's not even hot. But being said, I'm gonna put it on glass. Okay, so now that I have that part, I'm going to paint my orange in. I'm gonna paint some burnt sienna. They're calling that burnt sienna. Really? That's their burnt sienna? Ooh. Okay. They just use straight burnt sienna? Alrighty then. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna make the table, and I'm just they're just saying straight up burnt sienna for the table, so that's what I was going to use anyhow, but it needs some water. So I'm going to just give it some water. This is burnt sienna right here. So there, I don't really like to just use straight up paint like this. This is just not something I like to do. I'm not really comfortable just using straight paint like that. It needs some variation. Okay? Thank you. It needs some variation. So I may mix a little umber in there just to give it a little, especially here under the pumpkin. I'm going to give it some shadows here because that's where they would live. They live here underneath. So, and then I'm going to paint mine in one direction. I'm going to paint in a particular direction so that this starts to lay down and be flat. And that's what I'm going to teach my students. I want the things to lay down and be flat. So paint in one direction. Otherwise, it's going to look like it's sitting all up on top of stuff and look weird. And again, I'm painting the sides now while it's wet. Instead of trying to come back in and paint for, remember, oh, what was I doing there? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, and they did some weird thing like this. I'm sorry. I probably messed that up. Oh, yeah, they did it at an angle. Okay, well, I just totally messed it up. But here's what happens when you make a mistake. This is what I love so much. It's called a baby wipe, and you could just take it and do like this. Oh, check it out. Bam! Bam! Baby wipes. Yeah, they the bomb, man. They the bomb. You make a mistake, just baby wipe it. Dang, there you go. Bam! Baby wipes. Yeah. Oh, I love them. Oh, man. I was like, can I use baby wipes at the art battle? And they were like, well, and I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have just said anything. I should have just brought them out and been using them. And then I could have just baby wiped my eye and beat Mr. Penis Head. Because he was such a knucklehead. And I really couldn't believe they chose that over me. I was so mad. Oh my God, I was so mad. I was so ridiculous. Oh, I'm doing a lotus flower. Seriously? A lotus flower? And then what he painted at the end. You know, I know it was just a setup for that little girl to get her little thing on and with her little friends. I understand. She's young. She hasn't done anything yet, supposedly. You know, it's all good. Really, it is. It's all good. It's fine. I ain't really mad-ish. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this and go under here for the shadow. And I need a little more water. And hopefully that's going to start looking like, you know, it's sitting on a table. Okay. Go here, I'm going to go this way. Because I don't know if they used umber on their, this raw sienna on their pumpkin. It looks kind of like they did, but if you hold the brush just a certain way, you can get some nice lines in there that kind of look like a table. wavy it a little bit so it looks a little bit like wood. I don't know if that really looks like wood, but it shouldn't be totally straight. Oh, got a little bit of something there. Okay. So, I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. I don't want to overdo this. I don't want to overwork it. Okay, so now rinse my brush off, and it's time for the dryer. Just so I don't have to like keep messing with that and get it all over me. Then I can see what anything I need to do. Okey-dokey, man. Nice. Okay. Page 2. I love it. This is like so easy. I don't have to type anything. I just copy it and give it to them, man. You know, really, seriously. You may have to put on their like readers, their cheaters, to see this. Okay, burnt sienna, raw sienna, and mixed paint to golden. Used to paint golden leaf between twigs. What? To paint golden leaf between twigs. Oh. So I'm going to be painting some stuff in here. Alright, so I'm just going to be painting some leaves in between the twigs. Okay. Ouch. Number 12, bright. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, maybe it's a little skinny one or something. What's a bright? What's a bright, Melissa? Is that like a brush like this? Like this? Just a bright? Because I don't have no number 12s, nothings. I was supposed to buy all these different brushes. I'm just going to say use a round brush. Use a round brush. Because I forget. I know I have it somewhere, but I forget what it is. Because, I don't get that technical with this stuff. It's just not that deep, really. It isn't. I'm going to assume a bright. Yeah, I'm going to look that up because it's just like, I'm annoyed with that. That makes me annoyed. Okay, let's see. Bright brushes. Do they look like? Come on now. Why you take so long? Oh, that's so stupid. Hello? What's happening here? Oh, I'm very impatient with this. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe this is maybe too small. I don't really have, maybe I think I want this one. This one looks bigger. So I'm gonna mix raw sienna and burnt sienna. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, because it's more golden color. Raw sienna and burnt sienna. And again, they have, what the heck is this? Ooh, that looks gross. What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay, so I have raw sienna and burnt sienna. And you know what I'm missing? I'm missing like two things. I'm missing my little squirt bottle and my little water bottle. I have like two things. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these two colors together to get some kind of golden color. And I'm going to start making some of my leaves. So they're advocating that I'm making these leaves down here and some of these. So it's going to be to paint golden leaf between twigs. Oh, there's golden leaf between twigs. Okay, well, whatever. They're showing these leaves here. So they're showing some leaves here. So it's going to be like, oh, that's a nice color. Wow. Needs more water. And that brush might be too big, but I don't know. So, let me see. And then I'm going to make one like this. Okay, and maybe that's a nice color. Well, yeah. And then there's some over here on the side. And some more like this. Some that go this way. Just kind of going up. Yeah, and you have to have enough water in here, otherwise it's just going to be a problem. And then there's one that goes behind the bird. So that's coming kind of this way. Coming up by the bird like this, and then there's some that's going like this way. Doesn't have a whole lot of them, but there's a few. There's not that many. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I'm missing that one. That one's up by this here. Get some water here. This color. So it's really a nice color. These leaves. I shouldn't do too many of them, but I like them. I like that color. Okay. And then I'm going to mix burnt sienna with the green. Burnt sienna? Okay, burnt sienna with the green. So I'm going to mix a little green the burnt sienna. Okay, that's maybe too much. Try a bit less of that. Because it still should look green. Yeah, about like that. This is green oxide. That's what that looks like. That's green oxide. So I need it to be, mix a little bit of the yellow sienna with that. With the raw sienna with that, because I like that color a little bit better. And put some water in it so it's a little bit watered down. And that's going to be some of the other ones, some of the bigger leaves. These are bigger, shorter leaves. Are just fatter. I don't know if I still want to use. I'm still using the same brush. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of putting these in different places. Just kind of start and stop, and just kind of shaped like, I don't know, sort of S-shaped. A little curve to them. This is your adult paint by numbers. Just want to make that one come in. I'm going to start making some smaller ones that come out. Just a few that go here and there. A few that go here. Go there. Just kind of wherever. Just kind of live around. This is like a bouquet that you would get, you know. Not that many of these, but. Alright, and then I'm going to also probably paint the oak leaf with yellow oxide. I don't have yellow oxide, so I'm going to have to paint that with yellow oxide, with the yellow and the raw sienna. So I'm going to paint that with this dark yellow. This is the oak leaf. Oh wow, that's really, really light. So I'm just going to put in some color there. Not even going to be neat about it. I'm just going to put in some color because this is going to get covered up anyhow with the orange. This side because it's in shadow. Oh, you know, my shadow's on the wrong side. Oh, dang. My shadow needs to be on this side and not on this side. Or something. I don't know what's happening here. They've got, these shadows are wrong. Duh, I hate when that happens. Okay, because you can't have shadows on this side of the pumpkin and this side. Okay? I don't know who taught y'all this, but that's not right. I am so sorry to tell you. You can't have shadows on this side and this side. It can't be down here and over there too. It's got to be on one side or the other. Oh my God. I'm so annoyed. Who does that? Hey, Doreen. Who does that? Okay, now I have to fix my... I'm just going to fix the bottom later, but I'm going to keep painting this. But, oh my God, I'm so annoyed with this. Whoever created this does not know how to do shadows. Annoying. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay, well, this at least makes a better mix. Now that I have this in here. Yeah, you don't want a whole bunch of lines on here when you're doing this. It doesn't have to be perfectly mixed or anything, because you're gonna make lines on this later. Like, I'm gonna do mine now. There you go. That's all you gotta do. It doesn't have to be that deep. And then I'm gonna come back in. Like underneath there. Okay. There should be some dark under here too. Should be a little bit dark under here. A little shadow under there. And take a little bit of the yellow and blend that in just a little bit. Yep. Because even though you don't see that flower right now, it'll be there. Okay, let's see. Paint the oak leaf. Okay, paint burnt sienna and paint the right leaf. Okay, burnt sienna. Okay. Well, that's the same color as the table, so I'm going to take some burnt sienna and some burnt umber and paint that leaf, because that looks darker to me. So I'm just going to paint this leaf here. Oh yeah, this one's been sitting out. It's been in the sun. It's like all dried up now. This one's got to be a little bit darker on the edge, especially where it comes to meet that table. So I'll take a little bit of this in here. Some water. So I have two different, I kind of sort of mixed it just a little bit. Some burnt sienna. There's a little bit of green in there. I'll add a little green in there. You just kind of mix these colors together, because it's a leaf and it's a crumbly leaf, so it's one that's been out and kind of crumbly now. So I wanted to have some more dark colors and a little green in there. You know, it's kind of starting to decompose, so it's got all these colors in there and textures and stuff, so it's got a few things going on. So I want it to look kind of weird. Oh, I don't have any black. Oh, dang. So I'm looking, I'm like, I don't have any dark color. No black, duh. Okay, I'll put some black on my palette. So I'll be needing that very shortly. Pink blackbird, but I need black. So I'm going to put a little black in here with this leaf. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's looking decomposed and stuff. It's starting to look a little crunchy there on the edges. Nice. Okay. Just so it's looking leafy. Looks leafy now. Looks leafy. Okay, I'm going to try and wave at you, Doreen. Anytime I do this, something weird happens. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. So, Doreen, I'm going to be teaching classes at Hobby Lobby up here by off of Decatur and about the 215 north on Saturdays. So it's like $30, and you got to buy your own stuff. But that's good for all the classes that I'm. Well, not all of them, but in October, it's good for all the classes I'll be teaching in October. This is one of the paintings I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing Simply Blessed too. I don't know if you saw that one or not. Anyway, yeah, this is one of the paintings I'm going to be doing. This is going to be nice. Okay, so let's see. Far right leaf. Sienna for the far right leaf. Oh, that's this one over here. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. All right, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. That'll look nice. It needs some water. I think I might want to put a little of this in there too. Just lighten it up a little bit. You know, I mean, they give me directions and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, but I'd like it to look like this too. Okay, and then this has all these little crevasses and little doohickeys, so you really need like a brush with a point on it for this. And a kind of small point too. Put some more, just straight up sienna. And that's why it's okay to mix a few colors in your brush when you're doing it. And we're going to have to mix up some more of that green. So, you know, it's okay to have variations in color because it's a leaf and it's nature, and nature isn't, you know, perfection. It's nature. It looks how it looks. It's like people. They're all different. And the perfection lies in, you know, the differences of, you know, repeating the form without making it look exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to mix some of this brown and some of this yellow, or this, whatever this color is. This raw sienna together to make this other leaf, because that's what this color is right here. Because I know that's the next thing. And make this leaf. And theirs looks really like they were painting with watercolor, but I don't really like to paint like that because it's, you leave the lines in, and then it's, if it's not opaque, then you start like seeing stuff that you're not really trying to see, and then it's like, ew, that's not what I wanted to. I don't want it to look like that, and so then people get a little upset about that. And so we want happy campers. We want happy campers at, you know, what we're doing here. Kind of like the other color a little bit better, but this is okay. I need some water, man. This is just, my brush is just too fat, man. Oh, nice, yeah. Okay, so I need to unload some of this paint off my brush onto the paper, onto the canvas, because I can't get my nice little sharp angles that I want. And it's okay if you have brush strokes and it's not all smooth, because that's what makes it interesting. Okay, and then I'm going to take some sienna mixed into it. And I'm going to make a little leaf. Oh, see, that looks really different, man. What's happening here? Okay, I'm going to come in here. I gotta clean my brush off. It's just too fat. It's too fat. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this color. And they would do this later. But I'm gonna do it now because my paint is wet. Put in my veins of my tree, of my leaf. Put in some veins of this leaf too. Nice. This one. It has veins, but okay. All right. Okay, I think that's all. Okay. Then I gotta paint the twigs, and burnt sienna and burnt umber to paint the twigs. Burnt sienna and burnt umber for the twigs. So I'm gonna paint those. And then this, I learned this from Bob Ross, how to paint twigs and stuff. You have to have, I'm going to get a smaller brush too. Well, maybe I will. Let's see. But for the twigs, you just have to have like a little nervous hand. You just have to wiggle it. That's how you paint a twig. You just wiggle it. So if your hand isn't all that steady to begin with, that's okay. Gosh, let me get some water right quick. It's so dry here. It's been so hot. I have to go get a cough drop. Okay, and then the cattails. It goes a little bit darker. Oh, I think that's what we're using. Okay, make those a little bit darker. is he spraying? Oh my God. I can't breathe that. Oh, jeez. Decide to spray some of that fake disinfectant spray. Oh God, I can't breathe that. And of course the fan is just bringing it right in here to me. I don't know about him sometimes, really I don't. I really can't breathe that. That stuff is like don't make me take my inhaler. I have an asthma attack right here for y'all. Hey, Roz. Oh, I'm trying to wave. Hey, Roz, I'm going to be teaching at Hobby Lobby every Saturday, starting in October. I tried Michael's, but they were like, give me the blues. I don't know. They still haven't made up their mind, and my classes are supposed to start in September, like 14th. So I'm like, I may have to cancel with them because, you know, they couldn't get themselves together soon enough for it to be reasonable for me to like advertise and stuff. So we'll see what's happening. But Hobby Lobby was like, oh yeah, well, yeah, just whenever, you know, come on, we can do that, no problem. Lady put me on the schedule. I'm like, I don't know. Michael says too much mess for me. Please stop spraying that. It's like killing me, hon.
What?
Stop spraying that.
Oh, well,
I'm on tape. I'm on tape.
Just spraying down here underneath this thing.
Dennis, I'm on tape.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank you. Jeez. I have to get my inhaler in a minute. Okay, there's only 2 little cattails, 4. Okay, I guess. Whatever. Jeez.
That thing you got them shoes in, Mike, you know, I was trying to spray it because it got water, the water dried on there, it was white.
Okay.
And so I
Thank you.
Jews worship the sun too.
Dennis, I'm on tape.
All of them. Okay.
Thank you. Where's this one coming from? Let's see. Where's that one come from? That one that's sticking out of his head. Where's there? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I didn't finish that. Like, why is there a stick sticking out of this bird's head? Okay, that's not right. Not supposed to be a stick sticking out of the bird's head. Okay, let me try and figure out where that goes. Okay, that's weird. No stick coming out the bird's head. Let me put it down this way. Better. Okay, maybe it should have like wiggled or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No stick coming out the bird's head. That's weird. Okay, and then now there's one coming out of his back. Where does that one go? Okay, all right, that one comes down too. All right, it's a little teeny tiny drawing. So I'm like, okay, I just was painting it because I didn't really see, you know, because who can see anything that small? All right, nice. Let's see. And we'll do this one because it needs to be a little darker. All right. And maybe I should make this one not be just on the top of something, too. Because it's on the top of something. So let's carry it all the way down into here. That one can go there. All right, I think that's all the sticks. Let's see, is there more sticks? 1, 2. Oh, there's like a random. Oh, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, somehow I'm missing a stick. Where'd that other one go? 2 on this side, 3 on that side. Oh, wait, no. There's one under him. No. Oh, there's one under him. Ew. I missed the stick under him. Okay, so there's a little stick under his tail. I don't know if I like that, but it's fine. Okay. We definitely got to add some color to it. So are we going to do the, we got to do the blackbird. And so I don't really know that I want him to be all the way black. It just says use Mars black, but I think I'm going to make him black and brown. But we'll see. Because right now, he's the only spot of black. Which is weird because you should have black in more than one place if you're going to have stuff. You know, you should have black in more than one place. So I'm just going to add a little brown to him to tone him down. Because there's no other place where there's like this dark of a color. So I'm just going to tone him down a little bit. So I can add a few little details to him because I think that that's just too dark. I really do. And I think he'll be fine if he's not totally black. He'll look better if he's not just totally black. That's just, you know, the artist and the art teacher in me coming out that, you know, if you're going to have this color, you need to repeat it somewhere. Otherwise it looks weird. But what would I know? I'm an artist. Oops, did I say that? Oops, my bad. I didn't say that out loud. I mean, I just, you know, this is like the second thing that I've seen with this painting that has bothered me. So, and then I can't see his little feet. Oh, see, it's got some other cool stuff on there. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of stuff on this painting. Okay, well, we ain't done yet. There's all kinds of cool stuff on here. All right. Okay, so he's got his little feeties here. All right. I think that's dark enough, really, I do. And see, I didn't know what they were doing with this other leaf, but I see it's like green and yellow, green and orange and all that. So I'm like, I may have to fix that later, but anyhow. Okay, we're only on step 3 right now. It's looking pretty good though. All right, now it's time to make the pumpkin. Orange and raw sienna. So I'm gonna clean my water out right quick because it's really dirty after that. But I'm kind of digging this. This is kind of cool. This I might actually. I don't really like pumpkins, but you know, this might not be something. I mean, I would definitely sell this. Okay, let me empty my water because my water's dirty. I'm gonna clean it out here a little bit. A little bit to clean. Swirl, swirl. Okay. Dip. Okay, so just Let's look at the front again and see what they do. This has got a lot of detail on here, man. Yeah, it's got a lot of detail. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to do the pumpkin in crown orange and raw sienna. Really? Crown orange and raw sienna. That must be a serious orange they got going on there. Okay. Dark sienna. Okay, crown orange and raw sienna. Okay. That's sounds like the right color to me, but oh wow, that makes a nice color. Ooh, I didn't think it would. Nice. Kind of dark though, really. Add some yellow. Some red. That red is just funky. Oh, jeez. It's like it's already jacked up. Okay. Yeah, I want a little bit more red in there. Okay, let's add some water to that. It's just not doing what I want it to. And shade sections of the pumpkin blending into wet paint. Yeah, I see that. That's a nice color though. It really is. Their photo doesn't really do this justice. So I would probably recommend that they do something different. I don't know, I might want to do this after I do that, but maybe not. Okay. Well, it's a nice color. It really is. It does look like a pumpkin. It's a nice pumpkin orange. And then, when you're doing your shading, one thing about it, water. Water is your friend. Sometimes I have to turn the brush in different weird directions, especially with this leaf. This is called cutting in. It's just that all this, it would be easier to do without all this cutting in. It's just easier. I don't know that I would teach this quite like this. I think I would teach them to do the pumpkin first and then do this other way, because all this is, it's just easier to do it like this. But, then what do? Okay. I'm going to get a little bit more sienna and put it in here so that there's like the line of the pumpkin. So you can see that line of that pumpkin going up. It's not really shading it, but that's the too dark. Yeah, I want that on there. See, if you don't shade it while it's wet, it's it's really hard. It's really hard to shade while it's not, if it's after it's dry. It's hard to do that. It's hard to mix your colors. By the same token, once you get that color in that brush, it's hard to get it out too. I'm kind of digging that though. That's not nice. Okay. I'll get a little bit more paint on the brush. Okay. Get this other piece here going. This one over here. I'm gonna have to do something with the bottom of this here because this little tiny dark right there. There, see, I just added a little tiny bit, a little on the tip, just the tip of my brush, just a little tiny tip. And I'm gonna drag that all the way around and up for some shading. I'm just curving my hand, curving the brush. Like that. Okay, and so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Since we have a slide on this side too. Bring that part up. Okay. So let's get some more paint in here. Paint. This color. This makes for a really nice pumpkin. I'm really surprised. I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I would not have thought this would have turned out quite like this. So now comes the harder part, trying to get it into these little, really small little areas that are just annoying. This is annoying to me. It will be annoying to my students too. Okay. Get my baby wipe wet. Get some water on it. Fortunately, baby wipes. Okay. This will be annoying to people. People will be annoyed with this. This is why I always do a painting first before I try and ask people who are not, experienced to do it, because then I can see where stuff is going to be a problem. If it gets on my nerves, it's going to get on somebody else's nerves. Because, I know how to deal with it, but, other people, it might just be so frustrating for them. And that's not the point of this. It's not to be frustrated. It's not why you're coming to see me. You've already been frustrated by somebody else. Or, that's what people told me, that they were so frustrated that, yeah, I think we're going to do the leaves over this. We'll go ahead and go over this. We'll paint it, and then we'll go over it again with the, we're just going to paint it in, paint in the thing, and then we'll take the tracing paper and go over it, because this is it's too ridiculous. This is too ridiculous, because I don't see this as a viable way to do this. This is stupid. No, I would never teach this like this. This would be stupid. People would be pissed off. I would be pissed off if somebody come telling me to do some stuff like that. I'd be like, what? You want to do what? I'd be really unhappy with that person. I would really be unhappy with them. Oh, I forgot. Shadow's not over here. Shadow's over here. Yeah, my bad. I forgot all about that. The shadow's supposed to be on this side. Since the leaf is on this, since the shadow's supposed to be on this side. Okay. Sorry. And since the shadow's supposed to be on this side, I'm gonna put a highlight over here. Cause, you know, really, so white over here and highlight. Cause, oh, duh. Put some in there too. Cause, oh, duh. Looking really pumpkin-y. Too much. Get my orange back. It starts to a weird color. Let's get that back. I have a lot of paint on here. It's okay. Into something more reasonable. Okay. I'm going to add some of this brown here on the bottom. There we go. Nice, nice. Let me see, what does this look like from the top? Because I'm like really confused by this. Okay, let's just see. I have to have color copies of this. Yeah, see, it don't have no shading on here. That's just really, y'all. I'm just like not a happy camper with that. Just not happy. Just really not. Not at all. Okay. I guess I'm happy with that. Happy-ish. I'm happy-ish with that. Happy-ish. Okay. Now that I got the doggone pumpkin made, I still want some shading down here. Really, I do. I can't leave it alone. Really, it's driving me crazy up a tree. I know I should leave it alone. Really, I know I should. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist on this. Okay. Let's see how this dries. And I can see what else I need to do to it. There's a lot of paint. So before I go much further and empty out my water or do anything else, I'm going to fix this part because, you know, I was thinking that, oh yeah, we're going to have, you know, it's not going to have shadows. So, or that the shadows were going to go where, you know, would reasonably think shadows would go, but that's not where they're going. So let me just fix that part and put the shadows over here on this side. Where it makes sense to have shadows. So over here, not over there. This in here on this side. Just lighten that up. Okay, I'm gonna lighten this up on this side so that it looks more like a table. Has, you know, these grains and things in it. The direction you paint in makes a big difference. And you're trying to paint stuff that looks somewhat realistic. Okay. Alright. Moving right along. Okay. Alright, let's see. Now that we got the pumpkin done, we're going to paint a shadow on the oak leaf. Oh, they painted the shadow on the oak leaf. Let me see, because I can't really see that. I think I already did that, but maybe I can paint a shadow under the oak leaf. How about that? What are they using? Gaussian use to paint a shadow on the oak leaf. Save mix for next bullet. Use same brush to pick a small amount of brightening. Use edge of brush to make veins. Yeah, I kind of already did that. Round texture. Oh, stipple texture on cattails with what? Okay, raw sienna and yellow oxide. Raw sienna and yellow. Okay. Raw sienna and yellow. And I'm supposed to be doing what to this? Making a shadow? I already kind of did that, but okay. It's always good to have layers and to go back on stuff after you painted this. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, because this yellow is really translucent. And I kind of like what I did before, but it's okay. I'll go back into this and hook it up a little bit more. Oh no, that's not a good thing. Let's get that out. Nope. Where is that? I'm not sure I need to do anything with this. I kind of liked it the way it was, but take some of that yellow. Mix it in. Just to give myself a little bit more variation of color here. Look that up a little bit better. Because that's not, you know, it's so see-through. You can't really tell what's going on there. I mean, you can tell, but what I did over didn't really make a much difference. Not really. I mean, what I did before, you can see. So. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't know why I keep going back to that color. This color, this color, and this color. Okay, that's better. Oh, so much better. And then I'm supposed to stipple this all over the cattails. I don't know if I'm looking at that much. So, yeah, better. Let's see more. This is called stippling. And I'm not much on the mixture, but kind of mix these things together so that you can get like this texture. Is what you're looking for. So I'm kind of mixing all the colors together to get this nice texture on here of the cattails. And you want all these things to just kind of mix together. I can't see that. Put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I still can't see, but that's okay. There you go. Yeah, that's a nice color. So put some of this. What they don't say is that you should like mix some of the dark color in there too, so that it does contrast in there, and that you don't just have this light, because you want the light, but you want the medium and the dark, and you want all those colors in there, so that it doesn't just get away from you, because it's easy for this to get away. You want to have a good balance. All right. Trying to make it look a little fuzzy. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, and then what am I doing? Okay. think I was supposed to make like a shadow or something somewhere. I don't know. Make the shadow, yeah. Stick texture. Burnt sienna, burnt umber, paint definition on golden leaf on right. Okay, yeah, I did that too already. So, yeah, I don't need to do that. Mix bright. Okay, paint definition on green leaves. Okay, yeah, I think they're using like a little bit more of this kind of color on here to paint on these green leaves, because there's a little bit more of this color on these green leaves to give it a little bit more kind of texture. And I kind of like that a little more. It seems like there's a little more like yellow in here or something that I'm seeing that is kind of nice. So I can give it some more. You know, we can always have more texture and more color. That's always a good thing. I can always give some. Some of this in here. Add some more color. So that looks nice. Just give it a little extra color. Some skinny little things, some little veins. And if your brushes, if your paint's a little dry, then it's better than if it's really wet. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. And I'm going to do maybe the same thing here. Since this is a little bit drier, I can get these in a little bit better. And then I do want to put a shadow under here, so I'm going to mix up a little bit of this to put underneath here. shadow to stand out so that you know it's a shadow. Then I'm just gonna take some water. Tap that, some of that up. Put it up right there. And that's my nice little shadow under my leaf. And then, you know, I think I need the same little shadow over here under these leaves too. Shadow over here. Underneath these leaves too. And this green wants to come out. What's happening there, but put that green in a little bit better. Yeah, find that little leaf better. And then like I did on that one. Okay. Now this other green leaf, it has some other thing going on with it. So I'm gonna put some green on this one because I don't have any. I have to mix up some green. Because I didn't realize that was supposed to be green over here. This is going like this. And like this, and like this. Okay, that's how that leaf is supposed to look. So I had no idea that that's what this was supposed to be because the way they had me painting this was like totally different from what I thought was supposed to be going on at all. Oh yes, paint it brown. And I'm like, okay, well it's a brown crusty leaf. And I'm like, no, that's not what's happening at all. Okay. It's not a brown crusty leaf. Hey Sandra. Hey sis. Oh, trying to wave at you. This is called The Elements of Fall. This painting. And I'm trying to get it done in 2.5 hours. We'll see if that actually happens. I think I'm liking this part better now that it's actually a green leaf again. And let me add some orange to it too. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice color. And orange just sets that off just a little bit. Who knew green and orange was such a nice combination? I didn't. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take some brown. Oh, they have light green on here. Ooh. Okay. Where am I getting that from? Let's See it like right here? Taking this yellow. There's no place I can see they're in it. And they're making it go like this. I can't do that. That ain't gonna work, man. What y'all talking about? Put some white in there. I don't know why they're using white for that. Oh, I could use white for this one. Is that what they did? They did. They used white on here. Let's see. Yeah, because this is like really light. Huh. Okay, well. That makes sense. I'll just do a light wash on here. Because I'm digging that. I'm digging that light green wash on here. Ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the light green wash, y'all. Shoot. Make my leaves in here. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna put some of that in here too. Let's have some of that in here. Oh yeah, I'm just digging this color all together, man. Ooh, that's such a nice color. Let's have that here and there and everywhere. Digging this color. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of those fall colors on those leaves. You know how those leaves start taking on all those different colors? Just embellishing that. That's what that means, embellish. Just put some of those colors everywhere. Just here, there, and everywhere. All around the town. Oh, nice. Ew. Okay. Is it time for flowers yet? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, my favorite thing in the world. Okay, I'm gonna have to like clean my water so I can have yellow flowers. Yay. Nice. I'm sorry, I get really excited about color. I get excited about color. Because it's so cool. Color is cool. Okay. Little wash. Swirl. Done. Okay. Add some water. I have a little system here. I am really going to like this. I mean, I want to sell it. It's so nice. It's for sale. Everything I do is for sale except for my ballerina, which is my logo. Everything else, it's for sale. Okay, so now this one, hopefully this brush is cleanish. Not really, but yeah, oh yeah, it's clean. Okay, so now it's saying titanium white and deep yellow. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna use this because I need a lot. I don't want to mess up my palette. And I'm gonna take some of the light yellow. And some of the deep yellow. I'll mix that together to make my yellow. Ooh, that's such a nice, sunny, pretty color. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Okay, this was the color of my kitchen when I was growing up. The yellow kitchen. Okay. To mix the paint the yellow petal using a brush with the vertical position, pulling each petal from outside toward the center. Okay. In a vertical position. Okay, so that's like this. Like this. Don't say how big. Oh, using the bright. Oh, shoot. Dang, I got all excited. Oh, man. Okay. I have to use the little brush. That seems really small. That brush seems really small. Okay, let's regroup on this. I'll just get that up. For right now. Get rid of that for now. Okay. Okay. This brush just seems too small for these petals. And I don't know, it's like I want to use a different kind of brush for this. I don't really want to use that. I have another one, but I don't know where it is. I know what I want to use, but that's not it. And I don't see it right now. Because it's probably in my... I know where my brush is. Took this to art battle with me. I gotta get it out of here. It's this one. That's the one I want. Or oh, there's a big one. Yeah. It's not it still. Those are not the ones. Where are they? I should see them in here. I don't see any of them. Well, it could be this one. Could be okay. So this is still a bright. I don't have a whole bunch of these. I guess I got enough. If I need more, I can go buy some, but still. Okay, I'll just use this one because this is still a bright. Okay, so I need a bigger brush like this to make the petals. And I need some water because this is just too... Hey, what the hell is in here? What is this? Okay. Alright. Alright, gotta have water. Where's my little water bottle, man? Dang, that's what I've been looking for like the longest. Okay, so I think this will work because that seems better. Yeah, see, I had a right size brush. If you don't have the right size brush, then that's not gonna work. I think I need to go from outside to the inside, y'all. I don't know why y'all told me this, because the flower petal needs to be pointed. If I'm using a bright, it needs to be pointed, don't it? Hello? Why do they give people this weird advice? See, that's what you're supposed to be trying to do right there. I don't know what... Who tells people this stuff? I mean, you can go from the outside, but look what happens. See? Use the brush to your advantage. So you have to lift up lift up. Oh no, it's not supposed to go over that. Shoot. Dang. Okay, baby wipe. It's definitely not supposed to go over the leaf. Well, sort of, kind of. It's kind of going over the leaf. Let's see. Just a little, not a lot. Okay, I'm confused by this. What kind of thing is this? This is weird. This is very weird. It's making me a little nutty. Just a little bit nutty. Okay, I guess you can go that way, but it just doesn't look quite right. Maybe they're trying to make the petals like this. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I don't really. I mean, it is supposed to be sunflowers, so it's a little confusing. Just a little bit. I'm gonna make it just loose and not worry about this. Okay, just not trip on this stuff. Not suggest people don't do that either. I'm just gonna go over it and enjoy the process of painting it. Okay, now that I have that part, I need some water, and I'm gonna see what else is happening. I'm kind of digging it. Kind of digging it. Because now I get to paint some other colors in it. Burnt sienna, raw sienna. And make the next row of petals. Now I can use the smaller bright. No, I'm going to use the same color. Same bright. Burnt sienna, raw sienna. Okay, I'm running out of burnt sienna. And I'm only going to clean my brush so much. See, what's the go with this thing? Okay, oh, I need another baby wipe. Over here. I also use the baby wipes to clean my brush, as well as to clean any mistakes. I might need some more. I think I'm gonna need more raw sienna. Put some more of that in here. Some of my burnt sienna. I don't have very much. I don't need very much, but I don't have very much. I don't have any actually. Burnt sienna and raw sienna. See, I have my little squeezy bottle that I could just pour some little water on here. But I think it's downstairs, and I just don't feel like running there to do that. So I'm gonna just take my water bottle and add a little bit of water. So I can just do a few drops, and that'd be enough. Because you gotta have water in the paint, otherwise it's not gonna mix right. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and I think I want to dry this a little bit because I don't want these two layers to mix. So I'm gonna dry this. I want these to dry a little bit. That should be good. And now I'm going to do the same thing, only smaller on this side. So I'm just going to add some of these little petals in the middle. And keep mixing my burnt sienna and raw sienna. My little cool little tiny flower shapes. Then paint umber in the centers of the flowers. Umber, just gonna go in the centers. Oh, that's really pretty. Nice. Ooh. Oh, those are beautiful. And we're gonna have to go back in and, put that up a little bit more, but I am digging it. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm digging it. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll probably go back in and like, hook that up a little bit more because it needs a little bit more definition. But I'm digging it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, what does it say here? Yeah. Before I go paper. I'll highlight the rest of the wings. I'll use black to go into the center. Make some curly vines. Do berries. And dot the flowers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like my little small brush. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint some lines. Just some little really small lines in here. To like, I might need even a small, I think I need a smaller brush. This will be okay. But I'm just gonna like paint a few lines here and there. Just coming out of there to find some of those petals. I think I might want to go back into that yellow that I have and take some of that yellow. Take a little of the brown. See the shape. Let's see. I'll get it the way I want it exactly. I'm kind of digging that. It's different from what they painted, but that's okay. It's what I painted. Okay, and then I'm gonna Mars black and titanium white to mix the blackbird's wing. Okay, so I'm gonna some black, a little umber, and a little white. Okay. That's one. And paint his little wing in. Give him a little face, because he needs a little teeny eye. Because what kind of bird is it that doesn't have an eye? Really? It's weird. Actually, I'm just going to give him like a little highlight on his wing. A little highlights. Yeah, good. On his wing. And some in his tail. Yeah, because, you know, he's like so dark you can't see him. I'm going to give some little feet too. Okay, and then let's see. Take some black and put it in the middle. Okay, I gotta like dry my middles, my centers. Ooh, I'm liking this. Oh, I'm so liking this. Wow. It's close to theirs, but not exactly. It's mine. Oh, dang, I gotta put my brush in there. Okay, and then they want you to put some black in the center and then make some little viney things. So I'm gonna take a little black and put it in the center. Oh, that was where the other black was supposed to be. Oh, okay, I did not even see that. So I'm gonna mix some of the umber and the black because I don't really want it to be quite that dark. And then that goes in what? To paint the centers in flower. To paint dark centers in the flower centers. Okay, let me see what this is like. It's really hard to tell. Oh, it's like, oh, okay. That's kind of different. I don't see that's exactly what they were doing with that, but all right. Now that I see it, I see what they're doing. Okay, because they did something a little different than what I thought they were doing. All right, they're taking some of this sienna color and making it go around so that it looks like it's a pod or something. That's what they're doing, making it look like it's a pod. Okay, that's what they did with that. And then I would like to take some of this and make some little veins in my little flowers. Take some dark sienna. So some dark umber and make some little veins for my flowers. Make a few little details here and there. Make a few little lightweight veins in here. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of this yellow mixture here. And just make some highlights on that. So I can differentiate some of these petals. Okay, I'm digging it. Just to give it a little depth, you know, a little bit of depth. Put some color in here for some depth. A 3D effect. On the sides of the petals. Just so they have some three-dimensionality. And then I'm going to take some of that light yellow and a little orange and come around on one side of this. And up here on this side, make that a little bit more light on that side. Darker on this side. Highlight. Boom. Don't want it to be too light in the center. Just to bring up those flat petals. Okay, now I can put in the little, there's some little yellow white dots on here. that are just, oh shoot, too much water. Dang, let me give it up. Okay, let me clean that up. I don't know if they're white or yellow. Let's see, what does it say? Yellow dots, okay, and then, oh, I gotta make some little viney things that come out like this. There's one on this side, and it comes like this. Okay. And then there's red little berries. And this is what I needed my red for. I don't know if I got any left. Let's see if I can dig some red out of here. Turn it into some kind of something. It's almost done, y'all. There's some little red berries over here. What I have all this spill over. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I gotta add the little white dots and then we'll be done. This will be a done deal. White and yellow dots. Add some white, some yellow. Put those like on my I think that's a done deal, y'all. I think it's a done deal. Hey, Marty. Hey, Cookie. I see y'all. This here is a done deal. I'm trying to wave at you. This here is a done deal. I'm going to call this one done. Put my name on it. I'll be doing this as a class at not Michael's. Well, maybe at Michael's. I don't know. They're dragging their feet. But I'll be doing this at Hobby Lobby on Saturday. I think October the 2nd. This one I'll be doing the second Saturday in October at Hobby Lobby on Decatur at 10:30 in the morning. And I'm like really happy with this. I would like hang this in my house. What y'all think? Let me know. Send me a message. This is the finished painting. I'll take it off so y'all can see. That's it. I'm gonna take this off the camera so y'all can see. Oh, I can't tell if y'all can see, sorry. That's it. So I'm gonna flip it around. That's it. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's getting all weird. So I will post the picture of this on Facebook, and I'll post the information about oh wow, that's really close up. I'll post the picture of this on Facebook, and I'll also post a link. I think I can post a link, I'm not sure, to my website where you guys can get buy tickets to the class or register for the class. But it'll be Saturday, starting Saturday, October 5th. I'll be doing Simply Blessed, and this is called Elements of Art. And then I have one called Happy Fall, y'all, but I don't have the diagram for that one yet. But that'll be Simply Blessed, Happy Fall, y'all, and then this one, Elements of Art, I think it'd be the 3rd week in October. And then the 4th week of October, I'll be down at the Black Las Vegas Food Festival and Block Party. So all y'all in Las Vegas, come on out. If you're in LA, come on out. Wherever you at, come on out. It's 2 days. It'll be at 203 East Colorado, and it's gonna be a blast. So I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I gotta go and get me something to eat and get ready for school tomorrow and paint some stuff for school, which is not as interesting, but it's nice. But this is cool. Thanks. Bye.